Hello, Coopos! It's Armastus, and you're watching Armastus Live. How have you all been? Some of you messaging me like, what's going on? No more booster box openings? Have you disappeared? What's going on? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just, a little bit of a break. You know, life is busy. Things were crazy. I'm only human. I needed a break. But I thought about you all, of course, almost the entire time. But, you know, I just needed time to myself. Anyway, we're back. We are back. Bit of a late stream. We were going to actually do something a little different today, but things change. Again, a crazy day. Anyway, we're going to do this video instead, which I was going to do like tomorrow, but things got flipped around. Anyway, not important. We're here. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Please, 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 please get vaccinated. I bet you thought I was going to say like and subscribe, didn't you? Well, I'm going to say it anyway now. Please like, please subscribe, all of that stuff, all your support. I appreciate every single one of you. Our numbers are growing. Seriously, I'm thankful for every single one of you. You are all amazing. The community is amazing. So what are we doing today? So today, as we get ready, well, today we're going to be talking about my top 10 Opus 13 cards. And, you know, it's in line with like okay, so basically it's like my top 10 favorite. And then also kind of like intertwined with like the top 10 most used and etc, etc. Anyway, it was a hard list to put together because I like so many cards out of the set. Anyway, this is my top 10. We're going to go through that, especially as we're getting closer and closer to Opus 14 release, which is next month, I believe. Yes, it is. And the pre-release should be end of this month, hopefully, as long as we don't get any delays. And I hope we don't get delays. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, when we get the Opus 14 stuff, we will, of course, do that final giveaway for the kit. And then we will also do a box opening on this channel. Maybe 1 or 2 box openings. I don't know. Last time we did Opus, when we did Opus 13, box opening, we did like 3 boxes. It took a long time. We may just do like 1 or 2 Opus 14. Hopefully I'm not getting my numbers confused here. Anyway, so that's what we'll be doing. What else is next? Yes, betterhelp.com. Please take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. Listen, it's been a crazy time. It just has been crazy times. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Therapy's for everybody, and not just if you're, I mean, especially if you're like mentally healthy and you're like top of your game. You should go see someone, talk to someone. That's probably the best time really to seek someone. Yeah, so betterhelp.com. I'm not a sponsor. I know, maybe one day, but you know how Armastus feels about mental health. Super important, super duper important. So take care of yourself. Show love to yourself. Show love to others. And I think that's it. Oh no, what am I saying? That's not it. I got to give a shout out to people over there at Zulu's and Bothell. Is it Bothell? Yes, Bothell, Washington. I almost forgot where I live. The area where I live. Okay, so Bothell, Washington. Links to their stores in the video link description. Of course, also Light Games, Gregory. A lot of you all know him. He's awesome. And then also, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's so bad. I almost forgot what the name of the other place is. You know what? Give me a second because I need to give them a shout out. Trading Card Game Pit. Oh my gosh, how can I forget Trading Card Game Pit? I'm so sorry, Trading Card Game Pit. I don't know, my mind just blanked there for a moment. Anyway, go check them out as well. Links to all those places in the video link description. They're all awesome. They have all shown love and support to this channel. And so go show them some love and support. Okay, I'm done babbling. It was like 5 minutes babbling. Jeez, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's do this. Let's jump into this. Let's look at Armastus's top 10. Okay, peeps, so here we are. Let me make sure my audio is working. Okay, my audio is working. Oh my gosh, for a moment I was like freaking out there because, you know, sometimes when we do these things live we get some problems, and yeah, it's a mess. Anyway, let's do this thing. So we are going to start our top 10 with, where are you at, girl? There you are, with Nicole. So Nicole, what Nicole do? Nicole is multi-element forwards. You control, gain 1000 power. When a multi-element forward enters your field, you draw 1 card. This effect triggers only once per turn. This card was amazing, this format, for sure. And I think this card will continue to be amazing in water builds, especially those doing multi-elements, or even people just splashing in multi-elements. Nicole is so powerful. She was powerful, of course, in monk builds as well. But yeah, it was an easy, basically 1k boost for all multi-element forwards. It was also huge. Well, I'm sorry, yeah, for 1k boost for all multi-element forwards, and then of course being able to draw when you get something else. That was like just such a big thing in this game. So Nicole comes in for me at number 10. And these are in some kind of a little bit of an order in a way, but she's at least at number 10. She was amazing. Love Nicole. Next up, of course, here is Dogga. Dogga was fantastic. I loved this card. Now, I didn't play it in any tournaments, and I probably should have. I kind of regret not doing it, and I thought about doing it next week, but I want to play something a little bit different than just Water Earth like I've been doing, because I like Water Earth so much. But Dogga's been fantastic. We saw Dogga played at the L6 tournament in Japan recently. I think it won. I can't remember. We got an awesome local player here, Jeff Curran, who played this recently as well. And it's a fantastic card. Being able to just drop 3, turn 1, and then drawing 3, it thins out the deck. It's just so good. It turns out not that difficult to be able to get quite a few summons in the break zone, and actually rather quickly. And yeah, I think Dogga, actually, in my opinion, is probably going to see more and more play especially in the future in the next format. One thing I want to also say here, which I would love to see being played, and something I thought about, is Uni here. I think it's Uni. I think it's how you're saying name. But I'd love to see Uni and Dogga kind of play together as well. There's so many ways now to get like to rush in a hurry and get summons into the break zone. And there's even like what Magus Sisters, like that card Magus Sisters, which lets you place one. I believe it's just one card, not character, but one card from your deck to the break zone. And, you know, you can just feed it that way to getting that into, getting your summons into the break zone. And I just think, like, if we play cards like Uni, even if you, like, turn 1 Dogga, and then, like, the next turn you play, like, Uni or whatever, and you get that free summon. Really cool effect. So, I don't know. I really like this card, Dogga. I like Uni, too. So, I put Dogga here at number 9. I was going to put something else, but, you know. There we go. That's Dogga. Let me know what you all think about Dogga. Is it a card you all think you're going to be playing more in the future? I hope so. I think it's just a great card. I hope to see more of it for sure in tournaments. Next up on our list here for number 8, I can count, it's Lightning. Lightning was amazing. I loved this card when I first saw it, when I first read it. Lightning was a boss. She handled everything. It didn't matter. Boom, gone. It didn't matter what the card was, how powerful it was. She got rid of it. Wasn't a big deal. Oh, you got big cards? No problem. Lightning, boom, they're gone. Okay. And there were even some people that were like, I think it was like Kukulane, and I think this works, but some people were like Kukulaning their lightning, their own lightning, so like it blanks its effect. And then when it gets removed or gone or whatever, like it wasn't like a big deal. Your opponent didn't just like get those cards back. Also, I have here as an example her other ability of removing 2 cards from your break zone. So like in Lightning builds, Gilgamesh, a lot of removal stuff was pretty popular this format. So like Gilgamesh, Neo X Death were some big cards, and a way to get those cards back is also using Lightning's other effect right there, right? Just removing them, and then as long as Lightning didn't get Kukulane or whatever, and you get her in the break zone, and you just got those cards right back in your hand, and you can use them again. One popular cool play I would see is like Gilgamesh being played, or Gilgamesh on the field. You know, people would quickly Gilgamesh, break something, and then Lightning, and then remove it, and then get rid of Lightning and get Gilgamesh back. And it was just like a cool little thing to kind of use Gilgamesh over and over again. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was a cool card. I think this card is going to be seeing more and more popularity. I love it. It's a beautiful card too, and it was a chase card. Everybody wanted the Lightning card, right? So good. I got 2, and then 1 like in Spanish, I believe. Next up here was Agrius. I loved Agrius. Agrius was amazing. she played well with the FFT Knight kind of builds. It was like that royal kind of like water builds. There was like Sophie Monk mixes with it as well that I even played. This card was freaking fantastic and was easy to search out really quickly as well with other backup support as well. You had stuff like you can get from the break zone. You can get Jake. Well, you can get it from the break zone with Ramza, but then there was a backup I forgot that lets you search as well for knights as well. Forgive me, I can't remember what it's called. So it's easy to get to her. Her 7K, you know, decreased by 7K power was amazing. Drawing a card when you have a princess out there was amazing. She paired well with Ovelia. And then getting Ovelia with Sarah was easy. Everything just ran together so well. And then you had Beatrix there to kind of just decrease the overall cost of Agrias. Agrias was amazing. On top of that, Agrias had X-Burst. It was amazing to me that this was a rare card. She should have at least been a hero at the very least. So Agrias right here, amazing card. I loved it. Next up, we've got, boom, Laguna. Love this card. Ice, this format was amazing to me. I fell in love with Ice, this format. I wasn't a big fan of it in the past, but this format's really changed my mind with Ice. And not that I've been playing a lot of formats, but I should say like in the short time that I've been playing in the past. Ice really wasn't a thing that called to me, but Laguna actually kind of changed my mind with this. The fact that as soon as Laguna came out, it was dull free something. Paired amazing with Squall, and especially this Squall backup right here, which can cause your opponent to also discard. But this Squall right here, just having that Squall cost 2 backup right there, it was so easy to get Laguna out there, dull freeze. Next turn, go in for an attack, and then dull freeze 2 characters, which was freaking fantastic. This card was also amazing in a Crystal Exarch Ice build, which Crystal Exarch lets you cheat out stuff. So that was paired well with Titania, with White Tiger, right? You have 3 backups. Main phase 2, you could just play a Titania, White Tiger, but or with the Ice builds, it was very easy to get 5 backups out really quick. And then you can very easily, main phase 2, get Laguna out there, freeze something, get ready for the next turn. Just a fantastic card overall. I was surprised again that Laguna was a rare. Should have at least been a hero. I love this card. Next up on this list is Sarah. Oh my gosh. Sarah was freaking amazing. This card, everybody saw Sarah. Sarah paired well again by... okay, so Sarah was like... Sarah made Northstalin look like nothing, right? Northstalin, I think it was Northstalin is how you say the name. Northstalin searched other FFTCG backups, but Sarah comes out and Sarah was like, no, we're gonna get you princess, prince, kings, basically the whole royalty. You can search for Princess Sarah, you can search for Puck, you can get yourself a Regis for it, an Ash for it, you can get yourself a Noctis for it, you can get yourself a Coca back. She was just a bunch of stuff. And she covered almost the entire, I think she covered the entire spectrum of all colors, right? As long as you just had, you know, some water support in there and just play Sarah. It was just an amazing card. So Sarah right here was basically high on the list. Everybody played it. I think FFDex was like, it came on the top. It was one of the top of the Opus 13 cards that was out. So Sarah, fantastic, was a hero. Probably should be a legend card. I don't know. It's just such a good card. Next up on this list here, we've got White Tiger I think it's Chi Nimbus. I never know how to say that Chi part. Nimbus was amazing. As mentioned before, seeing this card, first off, to play this card, you needed to play it, you had to use your backups, right? Like Earth and Ice. But there are ways to cheat this. And playing it wasn't that hard by its normal way. I did it all the time. But the way to also cheat this was with Crystal Exarch, right? Or with Star Sybil, which a lot of people caught on to. I tried to experiment with like Ishnitaro, I think that was her name for a while, to get her out there, to get White Tiger out there. But this was the common way. It was either Crystal Exarch or Star Sybil, especially if people were playing monks. They splash in Star Sybil and then do White Tiger. And of course, you can use Star Sable. Like Star Sable is such a good card. You can do other things with it as well. And White Tiger was a huge threat. White Tiger comes out, people got scared. And so, and it didn't matter, you know, where you saw it, in whatever deck you did see it in. As soon as White Tiger came out, people were scared. It was funny. Everybody was always like eyeing it, trying to get rid of it. People were more scared of White Tiger than they were of Sophie when I played it in my monk build. And so I kind of just made White Tiger a staple in my monk build for like the last few months. I love this card. It's just such a fantastic, definitely deserves to be a legend. So yeah, let me know what you all think about White Tiger. I just loved it. Next up on the list, of course, was Sophie. Sophie. I didn't want to put Sophie number 1. First off, because I know a lot of people hated monks. I get it. I mean, I kind of get it, and I kind of don't. I don't know. I love monks, and I guess I just love the build because it was so, like, Yu-Gi-Oh-ish to me as someone who used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player. And I just love the deck overall. It's just so amazing. But I thought there were other cards that were more important that made Sophie strong, especially when you did, like in my builds, I did earth, water, ice. And so Sophie comes in here at number 3, surprisingly. Again, she played well with monks. Honestly, though, and here's the thing. So really quickly here, before I talk about these other cards here. The thing is that, and I think a lot of people miss this, when people saw Sophie come out through the ability with Ursula, people got scared more so of Sophie. And I get it, because you couldn't interact with Sophie and it just dealt the damage, which was rough, right? There are so few ways to kind of deal with it. But the thing is like Ursula, people, is the bigger threat, okay? When you get a field and you're looking down on Yang, an Ursula, a Matt, or Mott, I think is the name. I say Matt. And a Sophie, I think Ursula should probably be your first target. Get rid of Ursula, okay? Just an FYI, because Ursula was super dangerous. And Sophie, if anything, just elevated the danger of Ursula. Sophie was just an amazing card. She was searchable, of course, with Lena, with Fenrir. Caused those 2 cards to just skyrocket in price, especially the Ursula. Yang was she made Yang just like, I mean, well, Yang itself was already amazing this set. But yeah, the whole thing was just, this whole thing, the synergy of this whole thing, it made March Ritz look like almost junk. But I gotta be careful because I love March Ritz. But seriously, everything played so well together. And I know a lot of people hate on this deck. I loved it. I hope it continues in the next, with the next sets going forward. I think we'll get more diversity, but I love the card. Of course, I got Sarah here because Sarah as well played wonderfully here with Sophie. Felt good when you got Sarah out through Lena or Fenrir, or you just played Sarah and if you wanted to do the damage, you targeted your Sophie and targeted like some other forward on your opponent's side of the field, and usually Sophie's like a huge amount of power. It was just the whole thing. Again, it was just so good. So yeah, I don't know. What do you all think about Sophie? I felt like it was either you hated the card or you loved the card. I didn't feel any in-betweens, really. I absolutely loved it. I make no apologies for it. It was amazing. She's an amazing card. Next up here, Sid Randall. Sid Randall comes in at number 2 for me. So here is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Sid Randall was boss. He dealt with everything. He can shut down anything, everything. Yang, Lightning, Lock, Dragoon, Philia. Sid Randall did not care. Sid Randall took care of that really quick like. Did he destroy the forwards? No, but he negated that auto ability. Auto abilities were so strong. They are strong. They continue to be strong. Look at every powerful card. Every powerful card is like, when enter the field, do something. When enter the field, do something. The fact that they met Sid Randall, or Genzo for Yu-Gi-Oh players out there that I like to call him, and just negates everything, just stops it all, was detrimental. Sid Randall won me so many games and tournaments. I love the card. I love the full art. I actually made sure I had like a few full arts in my collection, because I think a card like Sid Randall is going to see more and more play going forward. Paired well with Remedy. If you played that combo, there's also another Remedy which is also really good that you could play with this. Was searchable with Mute, and Mute had X-Burst. Mute was a backup. Also Mute searchable with Sarah, the backup, which was amazing. So I had this in my deck for the longest time. Yeah, I don't know. I love Sid Randall. People were always terrified of this card. What do you all think of Sid Randall? I think they were going to see more play of it. Now, at number 1, my top card here is Sarah. Yes, I put Sarah at the top of the list. Why? Well, not only did Sarah pair well with Sophie, right? Of course, we all know that. And was searchable with cards like Fenrir and, of course, Lena, etc., etc., etc. But the fact that she had these abilities to draw a card, or was searchable, or was able to, you know, target something you had and then target something they had and deal all that damage. Sarah just brought it all together, made all these cards work together. I think she's a card that we're going to keep seeing even in non-monk builds. Anybody maybe even just splashed in here and there, maybe in Mobius builds, Mobius becoming like stronger and stronger in general, that type. So I think we'll see more Sarah and Mobius builds. Yeah, this card I don't think is going away anytime soon. I kind of think that if there's going to be a full art reprint between like Sarah and Sophie, that combo, I think Sarah would probably get it first before Sophie. I could be wrong, but people underestimated this card. At least I did. Perhaps the more experienced players didn't. But I did. This card was fantastic. I love the art. It's so beautiful. Just like Sophie's was amazing as well. But yeah, Sarah Mobius coming in at number 1. That puts it at the top of my list. I'm excited about the next format. I can't wait to see how everything comes together with the stuff that we have now, with the next format. I think there's going to be some amazing stuff. I think there's going to be some amazing FF or category 7, I should say, cards in the next format as well. I'm looking forward to that cloud. You all know what I'm talking about. That card's going to be amazing. So yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Join our Discord, because remember, we do giveaways there on the Discord. That's also in the video link description. Let me know what you all think, either in Discord or here. What are your top 8, top 10, top 2? What's just your top card of Opus 13? Did you like the set? Did you hate the set? Let me know. I don't care what you feel about it. Either way, I mean, I care about you. Basically what I'm saying, we all have our own opinions, our own thoughts and feelings, and that's okay. Let us know what you know, what you think in the comments, in the Discord. Take care of yourselves. Thank you again for watching. I missed you all. We'll be back again next week with some more cool stuff for sure. Don't worry, we'll be back. Remember, you're all wonderful. You're all beautiful. You're all loved. And until next time, bye-bye.